Hello, I'm Carmen, the Cabinet Executive Officer of AHCCCS. In May of 2023, Governor Hobbs, Attorney General Mays, and AHCCCS announced the suspension of 100 providers for their role in a sober living fraud scheme, which has put the health and safety of our state's most vulnerable individuals at risk. It saddens me to see that so many members were deprived of needed health care, and the reputation of behavioral health system was damaged, including that of long-standing, reputable providers. The disruption caused by this abuse of our program and its impact on AHCCCS members is heartbreaking. These bad actors allegedly committed criminal activities, perpetrated fraud, and took advantage of AHCCCS's good faith efforts to ensure a robust and accessible healthcare system. It is unfortunate that the people who've been most aggressively preyed upon and suffered the most at the hands of criminals are tribal members, many of whom believed they were being provided a life-saving opportunity for recovery from addiction. Some were lured with promises of food, treatment, and safe housing. This was a deplorable breach of trust. Knowing these fraudulent providers may not have upheld their member continuity of care obligations, the state initiated a humanitarian response that included a dedicated hotline to assist victims. We've addressed very specific and unique needs, whether that be transportation, even out of state if they wished, temporary lodging that can accommodate children and or pets, and through coordination with community partners, finding new behavioral health services across the state. Since that time, the Victim Services Hotline has answered over 30,000 calls and helped more than 10,000 people with temporary lodging and transportation. With Arizonans' tribal nations disproportionately impacted by the behavioral health fraud, we have taken a long, hard look at our processes and procedures. I know that actions speak louder than words. It will take time, effort, and real change to rebuild relationships with Arizona's tribal nations and leaders, and for our health system to regain the trust of tribal members. I believe that change starts with actively listening to better understand the needs and concerns of tribal leaders and communities, and to move forward as true partners. AHCCCS has engaged in holistic and system-wide changes in order to prevent the bad actors from continuing to perpetrate this fraud. AHCCCS has partnered with the Attorney General and the Governor's Office to develop a comprehensive plan to address the loopholes which were being exploited. I know some of these changes have been challenging for the behavioral health provider community, especially as they navigate a new landscape that includes updated standards and much-needed enforcement. Recognizing this, AHCCCS has enhanced our engagement with reputable providers and provider groups and brought them to the table to understand and address their needs. We are continuing to evolve our processes to meet the needs of our members, ensure proper billing from our providers, and keep our commitment to fraud prevention. For those providers who have been suspended, AHCCCS is ensuring every suspended provider is given due process and the opportunity to right their wrongs if possible. We are not the same agency that we were this time last year. We have reorganized our staff and have added additional people and training to better respond to member and provider concerns. We continue to work to combat fraud, waste, and abuse, and ensure accountability at all levels for the care of members. We are committed to evolving this agency to meet the needs of the more than 2 million Arizonans we serve. Our priority remains focused on health equity, access to care, quality care, and the elimination of fraud in our program. We can do this when we work with and across state agencies, tribal nations, and local communities. Thank you.